It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Steelers and the Giants under the lights on Monday night.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. Off play action. Here's Goff. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try the right side with Harris. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Seven 0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing. Hooker. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And the slot man goes in motion left. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Hooker. They shakes him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Looking to throw. Hooker. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Down the left sideline. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So turn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Najee Harris. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Gets past one man. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Hooker to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 7 yards to pick up the first. You look at the Steeler defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
They forced 7.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 41-yard punt, given 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steelers offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big pickup of 38. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Freiermuth again. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get the play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Harris running straight ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he returns this to the 22. And New York set to take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Hooker. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Taking on the midfield logo. And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out. And it looks like the defense has got it.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Take it at the 37. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Goff. A short one there to Freiermuth. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pat Freiermuth.
His third touchdown now on the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The New York set to take the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Here's Hooker.
And that's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Hooker's going to throw it.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line.
The home team's offense and running back Najee Harris.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this.
Fighting through, and he's got space.
Now he's loose again.
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Goff now looking to throw. This is caught. Touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 2nd and 9, Hooker. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Hooker. Eluding. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we've reached halftime here in what is...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Fighting through with the 25.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Play action. It's Goff. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That's caught at the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pat Freiermuth.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from going up by 40. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year.
Tucker now to add the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jared Goff, a 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Tucker now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the toss, Madison. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Ball looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
New York set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the gun, it's Hooker. Rolling to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Hooker.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
That went down the field for Freiermuth.
He's got it at the 15. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Goff. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Goff.
That swung out wide to Harris.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And New York set to take the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now 2nd and 3.
Back to throw.
Hooker over the middle and complete to Waddle.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
In motion left goes Burks.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll toss to Harris. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Gone. Flushed out right. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's got room.
Now he's into the clear again.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Harris diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Throwing. Hooker. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
He may go.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin Simmons.
And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's gone. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Flush to his right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. Look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really?
They go play action. Here's Hooker.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine